Okay. So I really don't know what happened the first 10 seconds of the video, other than I was just sitting there and something glitched. But I wasted 10 seconds of the video doing nothing. Um, alright, so this video is me talking about what went wrong in every single relationship of my life, including familial relationships, friendships, love relationships, and any other kind of business relationships. So, let's see. Let's start with familial. Let's start with the birth mother. Birth mother, birth father. It's going quite well until one day she told me to. Oh, she called me a cunt and told me she never wanted to see me again. I was grossly disgusting to her. My lifestyle was horrible. I was a piece of shit. You get the picture. Um, to make this a little bit clearer, I don't have a job. I don't live in a basement, so at least I don't fit the complete stereotype. I'm not a guy. I don't go to school anymore. I've tried things out. So let's jump to the job. Um, I have tried working many times. Um, I have been unsuccessful. I've never been fired. I've always quit right before I got fired. Right before I thought I was going to get fired. Um, in school, I was the truant kid who was a loner. I fit the description of loner very well. I'm pretty sure that someone told me that Albert Einstein defined the word loner. And even though I don't have his definition handy and I don't exactly remember what it was, somebody somewhere watching this video can look up the definition of loner and find his definition, and I will fit the description. I think it means that I don't play well with others. And, well, that means that I was truant because I didn't like the people around me and they didn't like me either. So, I didn't go to school, and so I almost got kicked out. But luckily, with my wonderful powers of manipulation, I stayed in school, and I had a teacher come to my house, and I finished out the year, senior year, and I graduated across the stage, and they called my name out. I went to go get my diploma. I didn't graduate with any honors. I was in the top fourth of my class. Yay for me. Even though I was never there and I barely had to do anything. In college, it was not that easy because part of your grade is being there. So I dropped out like from four different schools. And so I wasted a ton of money, and I pretty much like really enjoyed school. Still got along with the teacher, still was the teacher's pet over and over again. Same routine, different routine because truancy was part of my grade. And still handed in homework late and couldn't make it up with extra credit. So dropped out over and over again. And then basically um, just basically had to. My dog is hiccuping. I think she's asleep. She might be dreaming. Sometimes she barks when she dreams. I think she has a little bit of a problem. She's a poodle, standard poodle. Anyways, so the point is that where was I? The point is that in college you cannot be truant. Oh, I also had a little bit of an alcohol problem. I mean, I'm over that now. I don't drink because, again, I'm not social. I was a lot better at making friends when I was drunk than when I was sober. So that was also part of the problem. Um, my medicine that I'm on, because I am batshit crazy, um, uh, basically makes me sleep like 12 to 14 hours if the light or the sound of people doesn't wake me up. And I feel like my body feels like it's supposed to get that much sleep on the medicine. It's a tranquilizer. And I can't go to sleep without certain medications that I'm not going to name on this video. Um, I need to be on sleeping medications. Strong, strong, strong sleeping medications. And I cannot sleep without the drugs. Like I'll stay awake for days. You heard me correctly. Um, so, uh, Basically, I think that I need to, let me think. Uh, I can't wait, like, an alarm clock isn't gonna save me because I will have sleep deprivation if I wake up too soon. And the drugs will be in my system too much, and it will interrupt my sleep patterns. And if I don't take the medicine at the right time, in the night, which I never do, then I won't wake up in the right time in the morning. And basically, that's the reason I can't hold a job or go to school, because I need too much sleep or can't get enough sleep. My sleep pattern is always being interrupted. I have a circadian rhythm problem because I have bipolar, and that is another reason I can't have friends. Um, Nobody in this world, I repeat, nobody cares about me or my problems. I don't care if they are a doctor. I don't care if they are a friend. I don't care if they are family. Um, they will pretend for a while. I don't care if they're in love with me. I don't care. I don't care who they are. I'm a cynical person, and every single person in this world is motivated by self-interest. So, if someone on this planet, including me, benefits someone's self-interest, then they will try to be my friend. And that is that. When I stop benefiting that person's self-interest, they will cut me off. I will cut someone off when someone stops benefiting my self-interest. Everyone is selfish. I am a cynic. I take things as reality. And if you don't think that's reality, then why don't you take a good look at the world around you and start realizing when you cut people off and when people cut you off? Because that is when it happens. I'm sorry about that. I am on Facebook right now. There it goes again. I am not gonna type back in for a while, till this video's over. Um, so, see, there it is. The self-interest. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's not you. Maybe you wouldn't care about the rest of the users that are watching this video and would pause the video, which is something I am unable to do, and would reply to the person who just did that. I think they can wait until the video's over for a response. Alright, let's see, we did family, we did job, we did school, friendship. Okay, so I can keep an Xbox relationship open the longest. My longest friendships are online. It's pretty sad. Because I can't be fake. I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to pretend. I'm a very controlling person. I like to befriend little kids and control what they do on Xbox. That is the truth. I like to be the party leader. I like to talk about philosophy with little kids. I find it very, very interesting. I like to watch films on Netflix with little kids and get their views on very deep, moving R-rated films. I don't think a little kid is too young, or little boys really. Girls have too much innocence to be watching films like Donnie Darko and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I like to watch films over and over like that, my favorite movies, and I like to watch them with different people. I get a sense early on in a friendship on Xbox if somebody is going to be a good person to bounce ideas off of with these movies. I get fresh perspectives on these movies all the time, and I really, really like doing this. The other day, I got this kid, my friend Carmel, to read the lyrics to the song Lover I Don't Have to Love by Bright Eyes, and we dissected the lyrics, and it was really, really fun. And we totally figured out the meaning behind the song. Maybe you don't think the song's that deep, but I do. And and I really, really hope that we have some more chats like this again. We also talk about celebrities. Now, Carmel doesn't care about celebrities. And like I said, I like to control little kids. I am definitely the dominant one in the relationship. It's very, very easy for me to be the dominant one on Xbox because little 14-year-old boys have a crush on a 24-year-old girl on Xbox, especially when she looks good like me. So when they add me on Twitter, see what I look like, and then if they don't believe me, I give them my number, send them another photo. Sometimes we do Connect, sometimes we do FaceTime. It's definitely nothing, there's no nudity, there's nothing, illegal about what I'm doing. But we watch a rated R movie together, so if you think that's illegal, then okay, we cuss on Xbox. The reality is they're going to cuss and watch rated R movies whether I'm there or not. And the reality is they're going to watch porn. I'm not going to watch porn with them. I'm not going to encourage them to watch porn. Do we talk about sex? Yes, we do. Do I encourage them to have sex? No, I do not. I encourage them to be abstinent until they reach the age of about 17. Because I think once they reach the age of 17, they're gonna have sex anyways. So, do I encourage them once they reach the age of 17 to use a condom? Yes, I do. Do I encourage them to encourage the women, or, if they're gay, then it doesn't matter. I mean, not that a gay guy would be interested in talking to me anyways. Uh, if they were going to have sex with a girl, do I encourage them to talk about birth control with a girl? Yes. Not that that conversation really ever comes up, but I mean, if it did, I would. I've talked about me using birth control when I had sex. I've talked about myself losing my virginity on Xbox. We talk about deep stuff all the time. We talk about um, life. We talk about death. We talk about all types of stuff. So that's my friendship with the Xbox Live. We do this kind of stuff. I talk to them when they get home from school. We talk until it's time for them to go to bed, and they text me, or they get me on Twitter or Facebook when they get home, or I'm already on. Um, and I get on and we talk and talk and talk, and then play Halo, and then it's time for them to go. Destiny's gonna come out. I'm going to get a whole new batch of younger kids when Destiny comes out, because it's rated teen, which means that younger kids are gonna be allowed to play the game. Halo is rated M for mature. Destiny is rated T for teen. It means a lot of little kids, like little 7-year-olds. I do have I have a 7-year-old friend, named Black Cat. But I think that I'm going to be talking to some really, really young kids, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's going to change the mix up a lot. And I mean, do I talk to girls on Xbox? Yes, I've been talking to a lot more girls lately. I have this one friend, she's like 25. She's awesome. Her name's Bean. And I really, really like her. There's a lot more drama with her kind of set of friends because they're older. But I mean, with Carmel, we have a lot of drama. Me and Carmel, we've got our drama because it's just me and Carmel. So, um, but no, but I mean, there's some drama with me and Bean sometimes. So, or not with me and Bean, but I mean with me and Bean's friends. So, uh, anyways, um, there's some drama with my old friends on Xbox. When I started on the Halo 3, I was 17. Anyways, back to real life. I don't have friends in real life. I have a friend that lives in Hawaii. Her name's Jessica. She works on a cruise ship. She called me and FaceTimed me the other day from Hawaii, and it was amazing. She forgot to call me back. Don't blame her. She was on the beach. She was paddleboarding. No idea what paddleboarding is. Um, but she had coconut wine. Never had that. I was very jealous. I mean, I'm not jealous. I don't want to be a maid. But, no offense, Jessica, if you're watching. But, I, I think living in Hawaii would be, amazing. I had another friend, or roommate for a while, named Devin, who lived in Hawaii, and she said it was the most horrible time in her life. And do I want to know why? Probably not. Um, Jessica seems to be having the time of her life. So I think it all really just depends on the person. Um, I I really think that my romantic relationships have all gone south because no one understands my sense of foreplay. I am rude to the person that I like, and I'm also really nice. It goes back and forth. I'm bipolar, so it's like Buffy and Spike. It really is exactly like Buffy and Spike, except I'm Spike. And I'm also not a vampire. I don't want to eat you. Don't know how to explain it. I am rude one minute and then I'm sweet the next minute. Nobody understands that. Maybe they just don't like me. I don't know how likable of a person I am. People don't like it when people are rude to them, so maybe that's the problem. But I have like a very aggressive style of flirting, and I'm also really weird. Um, so, and also I don't like very many people, and I think I like a lot of people that are out of my league. Um, I mean, some people are like, "Oh, Krista, nobody's out of your league." So I don't know how true that is. Also, I like a lot of people that are incompatible with me. Um, so I think, it just really depends. The only relationship I had was with somebody I'm not really going to talk about. He was not the one. He was not the one, and it was not a good relationship. It was not the right fit for me, and I moved on. I had a fuck buddy for a while. It was a bad idea. I wanted a relationship, he didn't, and um, we still talk. He texted me today. I have no idea why, because I don't think he texted me back when I said, "What do you want?" Um, I agreed. I didn't really agree to be a fuck buddy, honestly. I think I was just having sex with him because I wanted something out of it, and, it just wasn't going to go anywhere. And the other thing that I need to talk about is the other person that I'm not going to mention. He was in my life for 6 years. He has just dropped out of my life. Probably isn't going to watch this video, but I still am not going to mention his name because he'd be really embarrassed if I did. Was in love with him. Think he was in love with me. Would deny it if he would totally deny it if he watched this video, to himself, to me, to anyone who ever asked him. He would probably deny my existence. He told me I was his best friend. He won't talk to me. We almost had sex. I told him, let's not have sex. We were drunk. We didn't have sex. And we didn't. And I'm really happy about that because there was no condom. So, the point is that when you don't have a condom, don't have sex, you can control yourself. Because I know we had a lot of passion that night, and I know that we both really wanted to, and we didn't. So it's definitely possible to not do that when you really want to, and you're drunk. You're drunk. Possibly he was high too as well. So it's definitely possible to not when you want to. I think it's really important to mention that how close we really, really were, and how much in denial he was of this, and still is. And you know, it's embarrassing to like someone like me. I get that. I really, really get that. And I understand it, but at the same time, you need to be true to yourself. Um, all the time, no matter what. I am a hypocrite because you know what? I am not always true to myself. I change my mind all the time. And do I lie? Do I lie? Do I consciously make a decision to lie? Hardly ever. Hardly ever. And when I do, it is about the tiniest thing because I have the biggest, guiltiest conscience ever. I'm not going to tell you what I lied about because I'm still embarrassed about it. And whoever watches this might have been there when I lied and would think, they would laugh and they would confront me about it and they would ask me why I lied about it and they wouldn't trust me anymore. And so I'm not going to tell you what I lied. It was a one-time thing. It was a one-time lie and I'm not going to do it anymore. That's the one thing I can think of when I lied in the past year. One time. I can remember one time of lying. I don't know anyone that can honestly say that that's their record. Anyone. I mean, people might say that. I might say that. You don't know. I could lie and then, tell you this. I didn't. This is the truth. And my friend Aaron Powell, somebody who has PTSD and a little bit of depression and doesn't call all the time, and it's really, really annoying. He's never gonna watch this video unless I told him about it. But anyways, he told me that I don't have a tell. And the reason that I don't have a tell is because I don't lie. So, and the reason that he knows I don't have a tell is because his job in the military was to psychoanalyze people. And so he is always constantly reading people when he's out in public. This is why he doesn't go out in public very often. And I always invite him places and he never comes and he never answers his phone. But, he sometimes comes, obviously. I mean, when I say never comes, I mean, that was a mistake. I mean, you didn't just catch me in a lie. You just caught me in, like, a mistake. See, when people want to say that I lie, and then I do something like that, and then I'm just like, no, that was not a lie, that was a mistake. There's a difference. Okay, but, no, I don't have a tell. Otherwise, I would have had a tell than just then. That's how you know. You can watch this video again. You can find out if I did something different in my facial expressions. Actually, it could have been my hand or something, but, I mean, it wasn't. So, anyways, I think it's really important to know that I don't have any strong relationships, and I'm probably gonna die an old maid with some unfortunate cats living with me, and my parents don't want me anymore, and my birth parents never wanted me to begin with, and their parents didn't want me either, and my other set of grand birth parents on my birth mother's side also didn't want me. So, you can feel sorry for me, but I know that you're motivated by self-interest. So, if you do, it's just because you feel guilty that people want you, because they have self-interest in you, and nobody has self-interest in somebody like me who is crazy and doesn't have anything to offer the world. So, except for my knowledge, obviously. I mean, I have like 130 IQ. But I mean, seriously, I really don't have anything other than like ADHD and like a really high IQ in English and reading. And I never even read anything worth reading. I mean, I can write a pretty nice script, but I mean, compared to some of the other scripts in my acting class, it's just, mine is unique. I can just tell you that mine is very unique, but it is rough around the edges, and it's just never going to be as good as uh, some of the others. I mean, I like mine the best because I wrote it. No offense to anyone who watches this that's in my acting class or any of the other acting classes, but it's like a cheese ball. It's cheesy, and maybe I should make it less cheesy. Maybe I should make it more cheesy. Buffy was cheesy. Buffy was cheesy, and it was still good. And I think that's the same way that my script is, except it's kind of different. It involves time travel. Okay, I'm going off on a loop, and I'm into 32 minutes, and I just don't think I should tell you anything else about my script, because I'm just going to reveal too many plot spoilers, and no. So, goodbye, people of YouTube, and I hope that I will see you again soon. I've posted way too many videos in the past 12 hours.